Hello everyone, welcome back to another amazing video. In this video, we are going to see that if you want to enable this multiple files option in Audacity, how we can do this. So let's get started. So when you go to the file menu and if you're planning to export the audio, you see this options right here. You can export an entire project, you can export it in multiple files, or you can go with the current selection. So if you want to just simply export all the audio, you don't need the multiple files. Just go and head over to the file, export audio, and just specify the location and click on entire project and you are good to go. It will export all the audio. But as we can see here, we have different clips right here. We have 4 clips, and that what we want to export it as separate files. So one way of doing this is you just select the simple file like this one and go to the file menu and click on export from here. But in this case, we have to make it current selection and we have to title it separately and then export it. For example, this is audio 1.1, and just for our convenience, just place it to the desktop right here and just save it as a file. But what we will notice there that we have to do it manually for each and every single clip, and that will cost you a lot of time. Now what we can do here is, if you want to export all of these 4 clips in a single export, we can easily do this, but we need to insert a label for that. So by default, these ones, people confuse this with the labels. These are not the labels, these are the clip names only. And unfortunately, it will not be able to export with the clip names. You need to label it separately in the labels. So how we can enable that labels? We have a short key for that, and that is just select that particular clip that you want to label and just press Ctrl B here. And it will open the labels one right here. You can change the name later on, but this is the group name. You have to name it separately. For example, if you want to make it like audio 1.1, you can just type the same name. You cannot copy that. Or let's say I want to title it as recording 1, something like that. So let's hit enter and you will see from here to here, this point is now labeled. So this short key is used to label the current selection. And when we want to move it to the next one, we can use another shortcut that is alternate dot. So what it will do is it will move to the next one and make the current selection as well. So that will be great. So if you have a lot of clips already recorded and you haven't labeled that, we can do that quickly. So for example, we have labeled this first one. What we can do is just press alternate dot and press Ctrl B. And right here, let's say recording 2, and then press tab to fix that. Now alternate dot, Ctrl B, recording 3, press tab, alternate dot, move to the next one, Ctrl B, and recording 4. So this way you don't have to use your mouse every single time, and especially if you have a lot of clips, you might need these shortcuts. So now we can easily export this individual clips right away. Just go to the file menu here, go to the export audio here, and you can see now this function is enabled. We can choose the multiple files, and the split files are based on the labels here. Use the label track name. By default, all the settings we will keep it as it is just to show you the results, and let's see the output. For example, just keep it file name whatever it is, because it's going to use the label name anyway. So let's click on export. Actually, let's create a new folder on the desktop to see the results, recordings, file recordings. So let's click on save here and click on export. And you will notice that individual files are exported in that particular folder. Just go to this folder right here. And now we can see the 4 recordings are here individually. So that's it guys. This is an amazing trick which can save you a lot of time, especially if you have a multiple clips in Audacity recorded. So what I recommend you is whenever you record a new clip, just label it right away, because the clips name won't work. So what people do is just right click here and rename these clips, but that is not working. So you can just try the labels one. So guys, I hope this helps, and if it did, just mention down in the comment section, and I will see you in the next one.